Hey everyone, Rich Rose here. Today I'm doing a review of a product that is launching tomorrow called Product Dyno, and it is a web-based or cloud-based membership platform, and it is touted as being very easy to use. And one thing I can offer you is this is something that I've been using for the last couple of months to actually use it in my sales business, my offline business. And it has been really an awesome program, and I just wanted to give you my thoughts on it and show you around through the back end of it so you can see what is involved with this. It is, like I said, very easy to do, and what you're seeing now is the front end of my screen, the back end of the Product Dyno. And of course, the first thing here is your account information and then your products. And I have two products here. The first one really is like something that I just started playing with when I first got it, and I really haven't taken it much further. Once I started this, I realized that I needed something else. And to give you a little bit of background as to what I do, my full-time job is actually a sales rep for a beauty supply company, and we market to beauty salons and stylists, professional beauty supply products. And we have a company of reps that services the entire Southeast, and they all need access to our promotions online in a secure area. And then also we need a place for our customers to go to get that information as well. So what I'm going to show you is not a paid access membership level. This is going to be a level that I've offered for free that just requires them to enter their name and email address. But it was very easy to set up. I've played with some of these other ones on the market, some WordPress plugins, as well as other cloud-based platforms, and a lot of them just had a lot to be desired. Some of them were just very difficult to set up. There's always some kind of technology hurdle that you had to overcome, which most people have to do that anyway. But this particular product seems to have surpassed a lot of those issues, and I have really enjoyed using this. So you're getting this review from an actual owner. I actually purchased this, and my company has actually hired me to do this for them, so it has paid off. So one of the things I want to show you is this is you can create as many membership levels or membership platforms as you wish if you get the unlimited version, which I highly recommend you do, because that way you don't have to worry about how many you actually create. You can create as many as you want, to your heart's content. But once you, just to get started, all you need to do is just click Create Product, and it will get you started through this whole process. They also have some, let me see, let me just show you, maybe it'll show the tutorials. You can, you've got a wizard here that actually will walk you through the whole entire process. And if you just click it, you just name your product. Let's just say this is a test version. Test product. Okay, and you just hit continue, and then you can actually choose a subdomain for the product. It already, it has its links already set up, so you don't really need to change anything. I can actually go in here and just rename this if I want. Let's just say test. Okay, so that domain already exists. So test 1.2.1.1.1.2. Let's try that. Okay, so after you do that, then you can choose how your audience will access your product. You can do paid access, and it gives you a little hint right here what each one means. Public access, which choose this option if you want this content to be visible to anyone without registering or purchasing. So you don't even have to have a sign up or anything. And then free access is if you choose this option, your audience will have to register and log in to view this content. And this is what I have created with my membership sites so far. Okay, so so I'm just gonna do the free access at this time, but Well, actually, let's just stay in the page so you can see some of the things that you need to do. You can choose where you want to host your product. So if you want to host it on your own site, you can. And one thing I really like about this is hosted in the cloud on their servers, which I believe is hosted on Amazon. So there's pros and cons to whether or not you should have your membership site hosted on your own server, like on a WordPress plugin, or if you should do it externally. And there are definitely pros and cons to this thing, because some say you don't want to leave control of your business in somebody else's hands. But one of the things about Simon and Jeremy, they've been around a long time, and I'm pretty confident that they're going to support this for the long haul, like they have their other software products. So maybe if this was with some unknown developer, I might be worried. But these guys are pretty well known, and they run a good business. So I like that aspect of it. And one of the things that we have a problem with our site now, this is let me just show you. This is the website that we currently have, and in order to go to a protected area, I have to go through this access panel. And the reason why this hasn't been working too well is this software has gotten old. It's not really supported anymore, and it's not really secure because we've actually had some things get compromised. So that's one of the reasons why I was looking for something of this sort. And if you want to see proof of my purchase, there it is right there. So I'm not just somebody that has gotten review access, free access, and just is trying to do a review without showing real results. But anyway, back to the demo here. So I'm going to just host it on Productdyno's site, and you can just click here, and then you can upload a logo. I'm just going to skip that. And then you'll come to this page, and then what you can do is if you want to get a tour of what to do first and then what to do next, you just hit this, and it just guides you through the whole thing. So it tells you what to do if you want how to set up your domain and access. You just click on it, and it goes through each thing. So it's really step-by-step simple. This is like one of the simplest things that I've ever done. And I'm just going to click out of this real quick. But if you look over here, it creates all your access URLs just right on the fly. So this has been really, really cool. You've got your content login, your site, your login address, and if you forgot your password address, you can also you can rename your domain. So like with my other site, that's what I've done. But let me take you over there so you can look at what's going on there. If you want to see an actual site, this is the login for the Salon Center login access area. And initially, what's going to happen if you don't already have if you're not already signed up, it's going to have the Salon Center logo here. It's going to have name, email address, and it's going to ask you for your username and password, I think, but at least your password. And it's going to ask you to confirm your password. Then once that's done, it's going to send you a confirmation email. So it actually sends an email out to confirm your username and password. So if it's a customer or client that's actually setting access up, they'll get an email every time. But if you forget your password, you can just click on this and you can actually get a link sent back to you so you can reset it. But otherwise, you can just log into your account. And this is what I have done already. So you can see that I'm telling the truth as far as I'm an actual user. This is already set up. This is the back end. Let me just get back into this. You see the back end of it. Okay, so you just go in here to see your back end, and this is my content area. And what I've done is I put monthly promotions categorized with all of my different manufacturer brands here, and And basically you can just click here to manage your content, you can edit, and you can delete it. You can also go up here. Let's see. Oh, by the way, you can move these around too. So if you want to move them, you can rearrange them the way you want. And then if you want to manage your content, you can just go into here, and this is all of my content set up for this particular product. And basically you got a menu up here where you can add whatever you want. You can add audio, add video, add your image, add text, add a file, and you can also have add special codes. So far I haven't messed with that. I've messed with add file, add text, add image, add video, and it's really simple. Let me just show you. Let me see. Add a video. You can just add any video URL there, and let me just find something on YouTube. I'll take you to my channel. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. And I'll just pick a video that I have here at the top. Let me pick this one here. I just take the code, copy it, go back over here. Let's see, where am I at? Go back over here, paste it in there, hit save. And then what it's going to do is it's going to pop it right down to the next thing. And if I want to, if I want to rearrange it, like I said, I could just drag and drop it. But what I do is if I go over here, I go into the access area, and I just find where I was just at. As you can see, there's my video right there. And things just change very quickly. Like if I add something, all I got to do is refresh the page, and it pops right back in there. So, and then if I don't want that product there, all I got to do is just click delete, and I can delete it. Or if I need to edit it, I can go back in, and if I want to change the video or whatever, I can do that as well. But for now I just need to get that out of there because it's not really in the right place. Also, adding images are as simple as can be. You just click on that. The images need to be 10 megabytes or smaller, but I really haven't run into any problems with images so far. You can also, with images, you can store them on S3. You can connect your S3 account, Amazon S3 account. You can upload them from your FTP file on your own server. And also, I believe that they have a certain amount of space that you can upload your own images. So far, I don't think I've had to worry about storing them anywhere else other than on their server. So that's been good for me. But real simple to do. Everything is just easy, simple. As you can see, I've got a lot of content here. If I go back to the main page, this is the way it actually looks. And the thing that I really love about this is that it's lickety split fast. In the field, especially on a mobile device, it's all mobile responsive. So if you shrink the screen, you can see it's real mobile. Oh, and this is the other thing. These are YouTube videos. You know what a YouTube video normally looks like on a web page. This player actually makes it look like it's not a YouTube. So we're actually hosting them on YouTube, but the file looks awesome. Or the video playback looks awesome. You can play it full screen.
Boundaries while maintaining the integrity of the hair is now possible thanks to B3 Brazilian Bond Builder. This breakthrough professional tool is changing.
Really, really super easy to do. And let's see what else I want to show you. Well, this is what I've actually accomplished with the program. So it's pretty extensive. I've also got it in different sections, to where, like, I have a video section, I have an educational event section, and when you look at the see, when you go back to the main menu, these are my 3 sections. And of course, this allows you to upload different images for the different sections. You can also put something here in text to describe what you have. But I can't say enough good things about this program. It's just super, super awesome, and I'm not even utilizing the full benefit of the product yet. But if you go back to the main area, okay, this is your content area. You can also customize the look of your links, your images, and things like that. So you can customize it the way you want. You can also customize how your emails go out, and also your different menu areas. You can change what the meaning is. So I think originally it says start, but I put access. So you won't see start anymore, you'll see access. Same thing with section. Instead of section, you see manufacturer, and so on and so forth. And then let's see here, collections. Not real sure about the collections, but I think you can create a collection of products as well. Global integrations is where you set up your marketing emails with all your different autoresponders. I have mine set with GetResponse, but you can, I think it does just about all the major autoresponders. And this is where you set up your transactional emails for communicating with your customers. This is where you connect your file hosting. You can do, like I said, with Amazon S3 FTP accounts, or you can use their own hosting if your files are smaller. And then you can also set up various payment processors. I've even got it set up with Thrivecart and PayPal. You've got Stripe and all the other ones. So there's plenty of other payment processor that you can add, and there's a button here where you can just add whichever one you want. You also have a developer section, which I haven't really done either, but if you're like, you can also connect webhooks and all these other different programs to connect to your software. You've got a place for suggestions. There's a lot of good video help on what to do, and also like, you can see all the different things that you can do here. And let's see, how-to videos. Here's the how-to videos on how to get started. Doesn't look like there's much, but you got 13 videos here and 8 here, and they're adding more and more all the time. And let's see, and then help and support. That's one of the most important things about this software that I can say that has been amazing. In the very beginning, I did have some questions and issues that was my fault, that I was trying to set up, and I contacted support, and I was very surprised how quick the response was, especially the back and forth responses. Sometimes when you contact some of these help desks, when you put in a question, it can take 24 hours to hear back from them. Then if you give them some information, it could take another 24 hours to get back to you, and so on and so forth. So I have, they've got top-notch support. So other than that, there's not a lot I can say, other than whether you should buy this or not. It would depend on whether or not you need a membership site, and if you're going to create any kind of product or offer any kind of anything that you need to have protected, whether it's software. And that was the other thing too. If you have software that you're developing, you can also protect it with this program as well. But anything that you're going to create of that sort, I would say this would be a great investment. If you're not going to do any of that stuff, I would probably pass on it for now, because you're probably not ready for it. You just be wasting your money. But I am so glad I got this, because this has been the easiest, best solution that I've seen in a long time. Their sales page actually had a pretty short little video. When I first bought it, I didn't really know which way to go. They have different versions to get, and I actually tried the trial version, which gives you like two additional payments after you start the trial, and that was well worth it, because once I started using it, it was perfect. So I love the end result that I got, and it's working great for our company, and I'm going to actually be building another membership site for them as well, using the same system. So if you like my video, please like and share. If you're interested in purchasing this product, please click the link below, and I would get a small commission for referring you or doing this review. So I know I probably rambled on with this. This is my first video ever, a review video. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.